Hi guys, my name's Adelaide and welcome to Adelaide Stitches. This is my YouTube channel where I talk an awful lot about cross stitch. Today I'm here to talk to you about something very exciting, and that is my daily Christmas plans for December. I'm finally ready. It has taken me a while because I know I did my 25 days of Christmas stitching last year, but I've decided to do a few things differently this year. So I'm very excited. I've got daily stitching, I've got weekly stitching, I've got a wheel, I've got my first cross stitch advent, and also I would like to do a quiz with giveaways. So stay tuned and I will go through all the things I'm thinking. And yeah, we'll find out what's going to happen December 1st. So the first thing I mentioned was I like to have a daily piece that I stitch on in December. Now I have decided to actually go for a smaller piece this year in order to kind of fit in all the things I want to do, and this is a mystery stitch along. I'll put a picture of it up. Isn't the graphic cute? I'm sure you can guess what it is about. This is the penguin stitch along from Climbing Goat Designs. It is pretty much a mystery. There is the graphic of the penguins, and then there is another graphic, I'll put it up, that gives a clue, well, to the first clue. Sorry, that was a bit repetitive, wasn't it? Anyway, I have signed up. I am very excited to take part. There are 24 parts, so it is released every day in December. So we will see a daily stitch along, how I keep up with it. I have chosen this beautiful blue fabric for it. Isn't it stunning? Now this size is actually a fat 1/8. The fabric is Snowcone, a 28 count Opal Lugana from Paddock Lane Designs. Isn't it beautiful? Now this actually is very special, this fabric, because it's the first piece of hand-dyed fabric I ever bought. It was in 2023 at my first retreat, and I discovered hand-dyed fabrics and went wow, and had to take this home. And it's been, you know, when they're just too precious to use? Well, it has been in that basket, but I finally was looking for a fabric for this penguin stitch along, and when I read the Climbing Goats Designs description, she said she'd picked a blue with a touch of green, and I thought this kind of aquary blue would be perfect. Now this is called Snowcone. I don't think it's on the Paddock Lane Designs website anymore, but Lisa has a fabric now called Elsa, which is pretty identical, and I'm sure from the name Elsa and we've all heard of the movie Frozen, you can tell what kind of mottled blue it is, but isn't it stunning? So I think this fabric will be perfect. As I said before, it's only a fat 1/8, but that should be enough. The design itself is 115 by 115 and on 14 count fabric or 28 count fabric, which this is, should come out to 8.2 by 8.2 inches. Now because this is 13 by 17, it should be fine. This stitch along recommends a round finish, so they suggest a 9-inch hoop. So I will see if I get a 9-inch hoop, or I will finish it as I finish my circle ornaments, usually with cardboard and trim around them, if that makes sense. Anyway, we will see. See what happens. I'm very excited. The other important thing they mentioned about if you're doing this stitch along with me and to pick fabric for it is make sure whites and blacks both show up on it, because that's the color of penguins, isn't it? So I think this is a good candidate. I think it's dark enough that the whites will show up, and obviously the blacks will too. So that is my daily stitch. I'm very excited about it. And yeah, I'm not sure, because I'm in Australia, if it will come out on my first, but if it comes out on the 2nd, that is okay. That is when I will start stitching. And fear not, I have lots to go on with. So let's get to the other things I am planning on stitching on. So I was looking at my Christmas whips, and usually I do a wheel of all the whips I have that pertain to the theme of my daily stitching and put them on, and off I go. And I actually, when I went through my Christmas whips, had a feel-good moment, because you're not going to believe this if you follow me especially. You'll be like, really? I was too. I only have 4 outgoing Christmas whips. 4! I know. I'm sure the number was at least 12. No, 4. So What I have decided to do is I will focus on each one each week leading up to Christmas, because there are 4 weeks until Christmas. I think Christmas is on the 4th week on the Thursday, and I thought that would allow me to get some really good progress on each one. So let's go through each one. The first one I am looking at getting progress on is Yule Goddess by Tiny Modernist. I'll put a picture of her up. Isn't she stunning? I love her. And I have started her. I started her last year. So this is where I am up to. This beautiful fabric is another Paddock Lane design. Isn't it gorgeous? This is 14 count, just her Green Aida, and it's an opal. I hope you can see that shine. And I actually got this in a mist-dye sale, which is why I started here and did the bunny and the edge of the skirt over this big ugly purple spot, and you cannot tell at all. I'm so pleased with how it came out. So this piece I am currently up to 1,028 stitches out of 14,888, and it's at 6.9%. The whole piece itself is 142 by 184, so a nice size. And yeah, I thought, well, I've got a week. It'll be interesting to see what progress I get in this week. Because I just love the colours. I think it's such a nice Christmassy design. If you followed my 31 days of Halloween stitching, you'll know that I got Stitch Witch, which is her sister piece, to 3/4 of the way. So I don't know I'll get that far in a week, but we will see. I definitely want them to be finishes next year and up on my wall. So that is week 1. And then for week 2, I am going to focus on Welcome to the North Pole by Primrose Cottage Stitches. I love this design so much. I think actually I did start it 2023. So it has been ongoing a while, and it hasn't got anywhere near as much love as it should have. Now I am doing a colour conversion. So you will see mine looks a bit different. I do love their colours, and I have done from Primrose Cottage Stitches, I don't know if you can see it in the corner, Christmas Rules, and that was very close to their colours. I do like them, but I just felt that, I don't know, I looked at it and I thought, oh, I can see it a bit brighter. So this is mine so far. Here we are. Oh, I love this pattern. Isn't it fun? So this is 32 count vintage blue whisper, that's the way. And it is one of those pre-printed fabrics from Zweigart, and I think you can just see the kind of subtle mottling it has. I thought it complemented it really well, and then I have done a DMC color conversion for it. So it is all DMC I'm using. You can see I've even put some beads in. I must have been feeling adventurous then. I'm not usually a bead person. I guess I was getting in the Christmas spirit. So I am really pleased with where this is. Because this pattern is only available as the booklet, not a PDF, I don't have it in Pattern Keeper or Markup or any of the programs I use. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 sections. I've done 1 and nearly a half. So I don't know. Am I a fifth of the way? Maybe. Maybe, but yeah, I'd be so excited to get that second full part finished, the train. My husband and my kids too are massive train fans. My husband had a model railway he's working on down the garage. So yes, he would be very excited if I finished the train. So this is my week 2 focus, and I think it's going to be so much fun. And then for week 3, I have a Shannon Christine design, and this is so cute. It is called Cup of Cheer. I'll put a picture of it up. And I started this last December as part of my Christmas wheel stitching. And you know what? I didn't do too bad considering it was only spun, I think, once or twice. So that's where I got up to. And I started the penguin cup. Isn't he cute? So it is going to say, have a cup of cheer, hence the name. I am stitching mine on 28 count Lugana, hand dyed by me, and I'm using the called for DMC. And aren't those colours stunning? I just love how they're looking. So I don't think I will get this finished in a week. I'm currently up to, I am up to 865 stitches out of 6,603, and I'm at 13.1%. So yeah, just over 10%. It'd be nice to get all the text done though, wouldn't it? And finish that cup. I think that'll be my aim for the week, but yeah, I love this piece and it's one of my kids' favourite. My two youngest kids love penguins. Hence the penguin stitch along I'm doing. So they will be very excited to see some progress on this piece. So finally, for the 4th week leading up till Christmas, I am looking at this piece, and I love this piece. I started it on Christmas Day last year, and this was my Gecko Ho 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 mystery, and when I got it I was so excited. I mean, it was a surprise. I didn't know I was getting it, and then I got this wonderful design, and guess what it had in it? A penguin, and isn't it the cutest penguin ever? I just love it. Now I have actually, considering I started it just less than a year ago, got a lot more stitching on it than I thought I had. So that was a nice surprise. This is how mine is looking. So, you know, it's not too far from the photo or the picture. Yeah, I'm very, very pleased with that. So currently I am at 4,290 stitches out of 9,541 stitches. So I'm at 44.96%. So nearly at that halfway mark. And I actually thought, looking at it, I was further along than that, but this polar bear and the present must have a lot of stitches in it. But I love how it looks. That is all completely done, the top bit, so just the bottom to go. The kit I got was the 18 count Aida in it, so that is what it is stitched on, and oh, yeah, how cute is that? I can't wait to get that one. Maybe I should swap my weeks around. We will see. We will see. So that is my weekly stitching plan. I am going to not only have my little daily stitching, and really my daily stitching from what I've read about the Climbing Goats Designs Penguin Stitch Along. It's a long name, isn't it? It doesn't seem like it's going to be that many stitches each day. So hoping keep up with that, get my weekly stitching, and then of course I have to have a Christmas wheel, don't I? Now, because they're my Christmas whips, that's all of them, 4. Just, yeah, blows my mind. I'm going to have a wheel of new starts, and I don't know if I'll spin it once a week. I don't know if I'll spin it twice a week. I'm going to wait and see how I feel, because I will also have this to open, and this is the Caterpillar Cross Stitch Advent Calendar 2025. It is my Christmas present from my husband. I'm so excited about it. I've never had a cross stitch advent calendar before, so yeah, it's going to be my first one, and I am guessing there will be things in it I want to work on along the way. I guess I will have to open it each day and yeah, find out. So what is going to be on my new starts wheel? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 patterns, but they're all pretty small for me and none are full coverage. I know, stop the press, amazing. So my first one is actually a bit of Stitchy Kindness I just got, which was so sweet and such a lovely and thoughtful Christmas gift. And this is from my Stitchy friend Akiza, and she gave me December, I'm showing that the right way, sorry. I looked at the text and went, oh, December Down Under cushions, the Christmas ornament cushions by Lindy Stitches. And isn't it perfect for me? I mean, being in Australia. It definitely, yeah, represents our type of Christmas. I am torn though about which one to stitch. You'll have to let me know which one you'd stitch. I mean, I do love the kookaburra. I love these birds, but they're actually New Zealand birds. But gosh, they are so pretty. Or maybe the cassowary, he looks pretty cool, doesn't he? So I don't know, I am a bit torn, but I am definitely going to stitch one of them. They are on my wheel, so I'm very excited about that. Thank you, Akiza, such a nice gift. And she even sent me some shiny threads, oh, sorry about the glare, so I can make them zing and shine and sparkle a bit more. So very excited about that. Now when it comes to fabric, I was looking through and it apparently is stitched on like a light green fabric. I'm not sure if you can really tell from the photo. At first I thought it was cream, but when I read the description and it said like a light green, I went, oh okay, yeah, I can see that. And I was looking, and I have this fabric in my stash. Now, it doesn't look great, but I only paid $5 for it. And I think you can tell why. It was a mist-dye sale one, so it does have quite big blotch in it. But for the ornament, I thought surely I could only need like that bit. Or actually, this quarter is quite good too, isn't it? And I just felt it had the sunny vibes. It's actually more a green than a yellow as it's coming out in the picture, but I felt the sunny vibes of this kind of pattern, this kind of cool Aussie Christmas, especially the beach one. I thought could look really good on this. So let's see if I fold in half if that's a bit better. Not really. Yeah. You just have to trust me when I say it is more green than yellow in real life. And it also has a little bit of pink mottling through it too. Now this is called Splice. It is another Paddock Lane Designs fabric. And yeah, I know it had the marks on it, but for $5, I couldn't go past it. I had to get it. So yes, that is my first thought for my Christmas ornament, and this will be one of the projects on my wheel. So as well as that, I will be having, and I bought this at the Jingle Ball last year. Actually, a few of them I bought at the Jingle Ball last year, and I can't wait to start it. So this is called Festive Folk Tree. It is out now, available to everyone. It is the collaboration between Tiny Modernist and Satsuma Street. I'll put a picture of it up. And isn't it happy and bright? And yeah, I loved it when I saw it at the Jingle Ball and bought it. And I can't believe I've waited this long to start it. But anyway, doesn't matter. It's going to be a remedy. It's going to go on my wheel and be a new start this month. So the design itself is 141 by 142, so nearly square, and actually needed a bigger bit of fabric than I thought. It is done on raw, a Zweigart colour, as you can see, which is quite neutral, but I was looking at the colours and I thought, wouldn't it be nice done on a light blue? Yeah, I think as you can see, I think all my Christmas fabrics are usually blues or greens at the moment. Must be the stage I'm going through. I did used to always go with the called for. I think all of those are the called for that you can see up there on my Christmas wall. But anyway, obviously now I've discovered hand-dyed fabrics. I'm more adventurous now. So I am going with one of my absolute favourite fabrics from Paddock Lane Designs, Bright Sky. Isn't it stunning? This is her 28 count Opal Lugana. It is a medium size, and I just think it will be really good size for this piece, since I found out it was bigger than I thought. And I think all the colors will pop there. I studied the picture closely and looked at them and thought, no, there's no really light blue out the outside, and I think this will complement it a bit like that neutral color the raw did, because it's not too bright, but it's enough, and it does look pretty Christmassy, doesn't it? Even that modeling looks a bit like stars. I just love it. So yeah, you can see the shine, beautiful piece of fabric. It is quite close to my other one. You can tell the kind of fabrics I like to buy. But actually from this you can see, as I was talking about, this is more that greeny tinge. Well, that is more kind of that deeper blue tinge. So both beautiful but different. So this one was Snowcone. I'm pretty sure they call it Elsa now, this color. And yes, this one is Bright Sky. So beautiful Christmas fabrics. Can't wait to stitch that design. I'll be using the called for DMC with that fabric. So that is, so that's 2 for my wheel. My next one was another one. Now this from the Jingle Ball. This was Tiny Modernist Jingle Ball exclusive. I'm guessing she will release this one to everyone in December this year. And it is called Magic of Christmas. And I put a picture of it up. Isn't it stunning? When I saw this on that deep blue, yeah, that was it. I had to buy it. Another one, how did I wait this long to start it? Now this one's size is actually 105 by 139. So it's not as large as the other one. So what I have chosen is this stunning fabric, which actually was another piece of stitchy kindness I got quite recently. Thank you so much, Zoe, for this. It is one of the colour Cascade fabrics I bought. It is called Dark Fantasy, and I just thought the tones of the blues would be perfect for the magic of Christmas piece. So I will be using the called for DMC again. This is only a fat 8 size, but as I said, the design's a bit smaller, so it's 105 by 139. It should come out to 7.5 by 10 inch. Because this is a fat 8 and it's a 13 by 17 inch, I should have plenty of margin. So very excited. This will definitely be on my new start wheel. Now this is Dark Fantasy. It's a 28 count opal linen, so another shine. I think all my fabrics, nearly all my fabrics are shiny. Must be, I'm into sparkle at the moment. Yeah, and I just thought it's gonna look so pretty on this. So very, very excited about it. So that was my third one for my new starts. And then my last 4 are ornaments. And these actually are for my husband and my 3 kids. So I think I've got a pretty good mix. I've got 2 pieces which are a bit bigger but not huge. The December Down Under I'm counting as my ornament. Isn't it going to be fun? I've really got to stop holding the pattern the wrong way, sorry. Okay, so what ornaments am I going to do? So I have 1, 2, 3 from the 2025 Just Cross Stitch Christmas magazine. Yeah, it was a really good one this year. It really spoke to my family. We went through it together and yeah, I looked at them and there were ones that went, yes, that's what I want. So let's get to it. The first one is the North Pole Penguin. It's by Cute Embroidery of Kate. Isn't it sweet? I'm doing a lot of penguins. Maybe I should have called it Penguin Stitching. Penguin December. And it is 56 by 56. It is only 4 colours and they stitch it on a light blue. So I have gone through and just kind of picked some fabrics I'm thinking for my ornaments. I mean, in terms of similar to what they're using, I do have the remainder of the fat quarter of the Vintage Blue Whisper, the 32 count linen from Zweigart. And I think it could look really nice on this. I know from my North Pole, yeah, because this is the same fabric as this, the white does show up, as you can see. So yes, I think it could look really good on that. So that is one option I have. I could do all the ornaments actually on matching and have them all on this fabric. I have enough on it, because it's pre-printed, it's got that subtle modeling, so I think it complements but doesn't take away, and they're only small, the ornaments. So that is definitely a thought for that one. The next one is Santa's Express by December Stitches. It's a train. Can you guess who it's for? My husband. And this is 52 by 50. Now, interestingly, this one is 17 colors. Yeah, this is the most, so it must be quite intricate. I guess it's the train or the detail you're trying to get. This is by December Stitches and it is 52 by 50. So another small one. They do theirs on a light blue too, so I could use that as well. I did find this when I was going through my stash. This was a 14 count Aida that I hand dyed a while ago, so I thought, oh, maybe I should use that instead. I'm not sure. What I'm going to do is put my ornament fabrics in a pile and then kind of, you know, as I spin them up, I'll look at my pile, pick one, and off I go. That's my plan. And then the other one from the 2025 Just Cross Stitch magazine is Meowie Catmas by Colour by Me Amy X Stitch. Isn't it cute? This is for my eldest. I originally thought he was going to go with a bunny. He loves bunnies. But we also have 2 cats. Usually they're up bothering me. Obviously they're busy sleeping right now. Important things to do. And yeah, when he saw this one, he's like, oh mum, I really love that one. Can I have that one? So isn't it sweet? It is 73 by 58. So it does seem a little bit bigger. It has 12 colors, but I think it's more that Christmas tree shape. I won't be doing the background. I'll just be doing the tree and the cats. And I actually was thinking maybe it could look really nice on a green. So I've got this scrap of Garden Meadow, another Paddock Lane Designs. It's quite a pretty green. It's actually a little bit greener in real life. This is an Opal 32 count. So that was one option. Or I also have this beautiful 16 count green Opal Aida. Now this is from Colour Cascade Fabrics. They're a Western Australian dyer and this is called Hole in the Sky. So I also could use for that as well. I just thought with the Christmas tree, the green could look nice. I'm not sure. Maybe I should do blue for all of them. I will, I guess, yeah, figure it out as I go. And I guess I will get my pile of Christmas stitching and kind of, yes, look at the colours and see what fits in. But yeah, so I just have one more to go on my new starts list. I'm very restrained, aren't I? But I really hope to knock some pieces over and get them done. And I know my family would be so excited if I got the Christmas ornament stitched. And this is a free pattern. It is the cute little penguin that's free by Shannon Christine. Now this chart is available free on either her Instagram or her Facebook page. I will put links to them below in the description. It is only 30 by 30. It is white and black. It is another penguin. She actually suggested, instead of doing the French knots, to use beads, and I thought that would look so cute. And I will be putting that on one of the blue fabrics. Yeah, oh, maybe I should go the darker one. I'm not sure, they're both very pretty. But yes, I'm excited by that too. So I will have 2 penguins for my 2 youngest. I will have the cat treat for my eldest, and I will have the train one for my husband, and then the December down under for me. So yeah, I'm very excited about all my plans for Christmas stitching. So that's my daily stitching, my weekly, my new starts wheel. I have shown you my advent calendar, which I'm very excited about to open. It's very hard to open all at once, but that was the deal with my husband. That I would be patient and wait and do it daily like you're meant to do it. And then let's talk about the quiz. So I thought it could be fun to do a quiz each day. Now I should say, and I'm sorry, I should have said this before, I will be doing weekday videos, Monday to Friday, for the first 4 weeks of December. So I think that even includes Christmas Day and Boxing Day. But I looked at my calendar for December, and just with all the Christmas things we have on, all the Christmas parties for kids, my husband's work dues, we have 2 family birthdays in December as well, as just the concert. And yeah, my weekends are totally booked out. So I'm sorry, I won't be doing weekend videos, but I will be doing weekday videos, Monday to Friday. So I thought Monday to Friday, I would have a quiz question each day. It would be multiple choice, so don't worry, it's easy. It is on Australian, Christmas, and cross stitch. So I thought 3 topics that are very relevant because I'm in Australia, and often in my videos I show parts of Australia or of the flora and fauna, and yeah, I just thought it'd be exciting to like also explore some of our traditions of what goes on in Australia at this time of year. So Christmas, because Christmas is my main theme, and cross stitch because that's what we're here for, isn't it? The cross stitch. So each day I will have a question. It'll be multiple choice, and then you just A, B, C, and you just put the right letter that you think it is down in the description. Then at the end of the week, what I'll do actually, because I do Monday to Friday videos, we'll do all 5 questions, and then you have 2 days for people to catch up, because I know with daily videos, sometimes people just save them to watch on the weekends. And then the next Monday, I will go through, we'll pick a day at random with a generator, and I will do the comment picker for the correct answer for that day for the quiz, and the winner will win. I'm very excited about these. My husband designed them and my dad 3D printed them for me. And each week will be the same prize, and it will be a set of, there we go, show them, Christmas floss drops. Aren't they the cutest? So yeah, my husband and dad are so clever. They did these beautiful Christmas trees. There's 10 of each. So you get 10 Christmas trees, the winner. 10 hearts, because I just thought the hearts were really lovely and so nice at Christmas. I'll be loving. 10 silver stars and 10 gingerbread men. So I have 4 sets they have made for me of these. So each week there will be a lucky winner who will win a set. That is my plan. Now, I can't take credit for this idea. I did get the quiz idea from Ani and Carlos. They are knitting podcasters, and they just did their free Christmas stocking sale, which was incredible and lots of fun. I really enjoyed watching their videos, and they did a quiz so people could find out more about Norwegian Christmas traditions, and I just thought that was a brilliant idea and so fun and so interesting because I learned so much, and I thought, well, you know, it could be cool to do that with Australia, couldn't it? And I thought these would be such a pretty prize. So that is my plan for these December videos. Yeah, I'm excited. I hope you are too. You have to let me know what your stitching plans are for December. And yeah, if you're going to be stitching any of the pieces I'm stitching as well, that would be really nice to know. All right, well, that is it from me today. It is, I should have said, Wednesday, the 26th of November. So we've got a few days before next week. I will see you again for cross stitch on Monday, the 1st of December. I'm very excited. A thank you to everyone for watching. A thank you to my lovely members. It is because of them that I am able to do the giveaways and yeah, afford the postage. So I'm really excited. I just think, yeah, it's really nice. They'll bring some Christmas cheer. So thank you so much. I'm just so excited to celebrate this Christmas period with you, especially with cross stitch. Thank you for all the comments, the likes and subscribes. I hope you all have a great week till December. What have we got? Like 5 days. That was pretty quick. Take care and happy stitching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.